Oh, this is Skell DM Cobb 37 with the post session 23 show. And tonight's game, after a 2 week break, well, we missed one game, but it was 2 weeks. The game was awesome. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I felt like I was on my game as far as descriptions, taking my time with the descriptions, setting the scene, describing important points that allowed the characters or the players to make better decisions as to what they wanted to do. I felt like it was fun. Of course, any combat, you know how I feel. I love the combat. So the combat in the dark and smoky bar down the street was fun. It was quick, but it was fun. Did not know how that would turn out. Always fun. Obviously, the random events, a 1 on a D12 came up a couple times, and those are always fun because then you don't know what you're going to get. Because I'll roll, you'll roll the D12, comes up a 1, so we got a random event occurring. Then I'll have somebody else roll to see if it's a good or bad event or a neutral event, and then I'll pick something appropriate for that. So that worked out really cool. Enjoyed those. I think the Blairs had a good time. I know that a couple of them were sleepy because we're all old or it's after work or whatever. So that just couldn't be helped because we got into a situation where we had to resolve a scene, and it took a little bit longer than I would have liked. But sometimes that's just the way it is, and as a player, you have to be patient. But I think once it got going again and got everyone involved, I could alternate between scenes to keep everyone engaged and able to move the plot forward, of course. I thought there was a neat little private scene with Ein that weren't able to put on the stream. I was whispering to him off to the side of the table. And I think that his description of what he found was good enough to justify that not having to be shown real time. So that was cool. So unfortunately, Volmir, played by Destiny, couldn't make it. She had some dentistry work or dental work. And so I was told by Randy, who plays Garrett, who saw her down at the store, that she probably wasn't going to make it. So, you'll have that. You got to take care of stuff. Everybody else was present, though. We had a new player, a guy named Flynn. And so getting him, he's brand new, never played a game in his life, never even watched it. He said he saw a few minutes of some online stuff, but, didn't even know what Critical Role was. So, but at the end of the game, he said he had a good time. And so if he enjoyed it, he is always welcome to come back and keep going. And that everyone else there felt like he did good for his first time. So that was great. Always good to get new people involved, even if they don't find that it's their cup of tea. They still good to have new people around. It's always good to see them, see their faces as they are being described or use their imaginations on some of these fantastic imagery and scenery and things. So, all in all, terrific game. I have no quibbles at all. Everyone seemed to be having fun, and that's ultimately what you're supposed to do. So, I will say that the end wasn't so much a cliffhanger as it was just a scene that was a good place to stop at that scene at that time. Since it was 9:00, we couldn't keep going, just too late. Got too many people having to get up and do their normal lives. So, but we'll pick right back up where that left off. And for those of you that didn't watch the stream, imagine, if you will, a person up in a giant tree and something possibly coming to get them. Okay, so anyway, that's it from me. If you get a chance, watch some of the game. I know it was in 2 parts tonight. I don't know what happened. I don't know that my internet ever went out. It might have been a problem with YouTube, or maybe I know the thing said it had an unstable connection. So it's in 2 parts. I didn't go back, obviously, and look and see how long it was bad, but I don't think too much was missing. So obviously, I'll go back and I'll review the audio of the game and the video and see if I can match up and see if anything. And if anything was super important, I'll put it in the recap at the beginning of the next session and make sure that that's told, just for continuity's sake. All right. So anyway, obviously, any questions, put them in the comments down below. If you liked it, hit that like button. And if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. And I don't make any money off this channel, so I'm not asking you to subscribe for anything other than just if you like watching nerds play D&D. All right. We'll see you next week with session 24.